Jeff, how's practice today? How do the guys look out there?
It was pretty good. It's a comfortable day, cloudy, not too bad, so that always helps. But we're pretty good. Third day is always a frustrating day, but we got through it.
I was listening to you on the radio yesterday. I think you said something like the guys weren't really satisfied with how they played against Charlotte. What's the overall vibe with those guys right now?
Yeah, I'd say kind of like our season, just a frustrated team that's just trying to keep getting better, and hopefully our best is still in front of us. We're trying to get there. We're working very hard at it, and the win was nice to get, but it was frustrating at the same time.
Is there something that's missing to reach what you would consider your best? Something that hasn't clicked, or ways you could specifically focus on?
Yeah, it's just you just got to get better at executing. It's not that complicated, but it's very complicated to get 11 people doing exactly right with 11 people on the other side not wanting to cooperate.
I think we're talking to Zach Morris today. What has he sort of shown you as he's gotten back into the mix at corner?
Just smart, high character kid. He's had a lot of injuries in his career here, but he's coming back to speed and getting better each game.
Is that another case where you're going to try to preserve a red shirt for next year? Do you think we could see him back around?
We've already done that. I think he's already missed enough. I think these 4 will be that for him.
And then we saw A.J. Wilson, I think is the other one who's coming in here today. We saw him start against Charlotte. He played his highest snap count of the season. What is it that sort of allowed him to expand his role?
He just keeps getting better. He's just a super kid. Just keeps getting better. Good football player. Anything
about how he actually played in that game that stood out to you? I know he had a couple of kind of screen passes that he turned into big plays.
No, he's always steady. He does his job every day. He's just a good football player and shows up every day. Is always in the lineup. Always performs. Always produces. Great attitude. Super kid. I know his mom's super proud of him, and she should be. She's a good woman, and she's raised a heck of a young man.
Jeff, how does the your offensive line match up with their defensive line?
I don't know if anybody matches up very well with these guys. Some angry dudes, man. They play extremely hard. They've done a super job. I hate to start naming all the numbers.
Yeah.
If I do that, then the other guys will be mad and name them. But their D-line, they play a lot of players.
Yeah.
They do a good job with their fronts. We've got a bunch of them. Linebackers are really good players. Safeties are physical. Corners can cover. They'll tackle. Those guys have always done a great job of that. They really bought in there. They believe in Blake and what he's done. And that program's a very proud program. They're doing it right, and they're on a real roll right now. I know. I remember what those days are like. It's been a little bit, but I remember what those days are like when you're hot like that, and they're hot coming in here.
You yesterday talking about Will and his running ability, but he's a pretty good blocker too for you guys, right?
Yeah, he'll stick his face in there. He's going to have to. These guys are violent when they come. They take a unbelievable pride in their physicality, and we're going to have to match it.
And their quarterback's got a little juice, I think, right?
Yeah,
he's one of the.
He got something to him.
Yeah.
He got something to him. He's a good football player. He's a joy to watch. He can run it. He can throw it. He's quick getting it going. He knows the offense. He runs the ball well too. I mean, he does a super job. He's got good receivers to throw it to. The tight end's very explosive. We like the backs. And Coach Max has done a great job with that O-line, like we knew he would.
Will said yesterday that his patience is where he feels like he's grown the most as a runner since he got here. How much have you guys worked on that with him?
Oh, it's a process, but yeah, he trusts his blocks, and he knows what he's looking at now. He's just getting some game reps under his belt, so yeah, really excited for Will.
And you mentioned the offensive line. We've seen DeAndre Marshall now for a few games hold down that right tackle spot. What's your impression of how he's held up?
Yeah, another super kid that we really like from Central Catholic here in San Antonio. Did a great job at the radio show last night. His family was all there, and DeAndre's a very well-spoken, high character, highly intelligent, good football player. Really proud for DeAndre.
You mentioned the radio show. John Jones, I think, was the other guy there, and I wanted to ask about him this week as well. He's flashed a little bit in recent games. What have you seen from him in these recent games?
He's just getting better. His character's showing through. He's a good human. Practices hard all the time. And glad he got a sack the other day. That was good for him. And his dance, I thought, was less than to be desired, but the players all loved it, and they followed him. And yeah, Soldier Boy's back, I guess.
What does it say about a guy when he plays with basically one hand that he's able to be productive?
Yeah, I tell him all the time he's learned how to tackle with two, just to be a little smarter to him. But we got more cast than any team in the country.
Jeff, you doing some recruiting this weekend? You got some guys coming in?
We do. We got quite a high number. Some OBs set up. I know Jenna's been working her tail off get all that set up for us, and yeah, we'll have a high number in here. You know, it's dead in December, and signing day is December 3rd, and the portal opens, I think, January the 2nd. So yeah, there's a lot going on.
That December 3rd, is that the earliest it's been?
Yeah.
In a while?
It is.
How do you guys adjust to that?
You just got to get your recruiting done now, and see what you can get in the boat on the 3rd, and what you don't, you attack in the portal.
Have you changed your balance of how much you want to focus high school versus portal in compared to previous years?
No, it's just it's really simple. If they can play at this level, we try to take them, and we're not gonna take a high school kid just so we can say we took him, but we just got to be careful. I mean, you know, those guys above us are looking and they're watching, and guys you can get, they can come in stealing from you late, and there's a lot of covert recruiting going on. You're trying to hide from the guys that are in the P4 world watching you all the time.
To that point, like your own roster retention, right? How do you have to have those conversations now too?
Yeah, that's where we're recruiting the most. Our guys, we know our guys. We're trying to keep ours, and we can't be like last year and lose that many. I'm happy for all those kids.
Right.
Glad they're all out there making real good money and getting to play. I'm happy for them, but we got to do our best to keep our kids on our roster. That's the number one recruiting of all recruiting, which is way different.
Yeah.
It used to be, you know, high school kids. Then you went to the JUCO world, and then you took kids that were transfers. And now it's your roster, then hopefully high school kids, especially local San Antonio high school kids, and then JUCO, and then transfer portal, because it's going to be open January 2nd. Thank y'all.
Thanks, Jeff.